Welcome to part 33 of building our tiny house, and in this video we are gonna reinforce it and finish up the main things for the roof, which is adding reinforcements like this and like this. As you saw from the start of the video, we have a lot of things that we need to add before we can seal it up from outside and have it all closed up and weather tight. We already built the rafters and forgot to add these things. We had them sitting in boxes, but we did not put them on, which is this ones here, which hook down the rafters to the bottom wall. So these ones just help to have it more hooked down. So this is something we were supposed to add straight away as we were building it, but we completely forgot about it. As we were in a really rush of weather, since it was coming huge days of rain, we had to seal it up quickly. So we were in no time to waste kind of mode, but we are gonna get it done so it is not gonna be taken away by the wind. And these ones are gonna prevent the load down. So these ones brackets here are for going away, flowing away the roof, and this one is preventing the roof from collapsing in, so on the bracing of the rafters. So let's get started. Drill out the holes and add these gigantic bolts.
Hey, you skipped one actually.
Oh, I did skip one. So all the bolts are on. Now it looks better and feels more confident. Like I feel much more confident with the structure. Now it can support as much snow as we can throw on the roof. It's not gonna really be a lot because the square meters on this roof is small and the rafter length is very short. But we still definitely need to have this because we cannot trust just in the small screws on this. Rest of the walls and everything else is sitting on something and kind of distributing the pressure down wood to wood. This is the only part that's kind of relying fully on screws, so we want to go all out and put the biggest ones. And we want to put the big size screws just so it hold on really good. Of course, these are much bigger than you realistically need, but I think we're doing a really good job of making sure it's safe. Now let's tie it down and put these rafter tie down. So these are going to tie the rafters even further. We already have screwed them all down if you remember, but these ones are going to be fully secured and kind of with many small screws, kind of almost like you would nail something on. So there's also nail versions of these plates, but not this style because this of course has two sides, so you can't nail these. But you can also do rafters with nailed on plates or tie them down with metal strings as well. But let's do it this way. I don't know why I had to explain all that. That was so unnecessary.
Maybe someone wanted to know.
Yeah, okay, let's set these on.
But it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, that's 70
It's 70.
times.
Yeah, because it's like left and right of each one, and it's also left and right of the roof, so it's times 4. We will be here for a while, but at least it's gonna be secured,
It's not gonna fly away in the tornadoes.
which we don't have yet. Hopefully we never have them.
Yes.
I don't like them.
This one would have been a lot easier without anything on the roof. We just kind of forgot about it. We had it sitting in the box downstairs.
That's a stupid thing. Yeah, we
It's not
realized
like
we
we
had
didn't
them.
have them or we were not planning them. It's just that we forgot.
In the rush of the weather, we just completely forgot.
And that's making us do not more work, just more difficult.
More complicated, but it's good. At least it's dry because we did have 5 days of rain, so.
Yeah. Bob the spider builder?
What? Did you say Bob the spider builder?
Yeah.
Literally, I filmed that spider, and it was
Oh, he got scared.
it was all the way
You wanna
there.
touch a screw how it feels? The spider has been following my work.
Spider's following.
Actually.
It keeps on going. It's like we're halfway point and the spider's still here.
So now we have secured the top and we have hooked it now down to the walls. So it should not fly anywhere away. I don't think it would have anyways. We don't get really big wind here. We're far from the sea. We don't have any tornadoes or any high wind areas. So we realistically don't need to worry about it, but now we have it done just to be done because this is the correct way of doing it. Hooking every single one down to the walls and then also bracing should have like nice big bolts. So that is done and the roof is strong. Before we can add the wind barrier, we still have a few things to do, which is add all the piping for the radiators for upstairs, which is going to go through the middle of the wall again. And we need to add the conduit for the cables through the corners specifically because we can't do that after. And also we need the sewage ventilation to go. We're not going to go through the roof because the roof is already finished. We should have done that before. I didn't want it through the roof to make like a hole and a mess, something that could leak in the future. So we're just going to go out through the wall, which is perfectly fine as well. It's just the highest point of the wall. It's going to be like up here under the roof. All the smells can get out through there and it shouldn't bother you. No window will be near it, at least close enough. I don't think it will bother. So let's get started and drill out and put the cables and pipes.
So what do we do about that? That's a bit of a situation.
Yeah, this one would have been better if we split in the middle, but then then it wouldn't reach a perfect sheet of thing. Drywall. Done. We're finished. So let's now wire them in.
Finally.
A lot of drilling. So we have finished drilling. Everything is drilled out, and while Desmond was hanging clothes, I figured out, let me try to see if the lighting cable and the big cable for the plugs fits in the conduit, and it turns out they don't, because the conduit is small. We bought this conduit for a completely different purpose. It was just meant for a singular cable, just where it comes out of the ground, so it does not get damaged from outside environment. So we just bought the whole roll, and we've been having it since. We've been using it all over the place. And this one goes in quite easily. It's quite thick and big, and it's easy to slide through. I don't know how far could it slide without getting stuck. And yeah, so we came to the conclusion, since we can't put the light cable and those two cables separately or together in, there's no point of adding a second one of these like next to it for lights and then one for plugs. So we might as well just buy the bigger conduit, and also the conduit that has the string through, so you can just pull the cables right through and don't need to worry about getting stuck and pulling both cables at the same time all the way through and having all the lights places and all the plug places, because the lights have to be on a separate cable, so they're on a separate fuse, so we can have them on a smaller fuse, since lights will nowhere near be enough consumption of the plugs. So yeah, so those ones we're not going to put in. We're just going to now route through the pipes and then do the sewage ventilation, and then we are done for like preparation for the exterior to be closed up finally and having it weathertight, airtight. So yeah, let's get it finished and pull the pipes through. That's going to be a challenge. Oh, this is the difficult one?
Yeah.
It's a specific talent you gotta have. Oh.
Okay. 3, 2. Anywhere. Oh, there we go. Actually, yeah.
But it's all new, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait.
I guess I'm doing the most important work.
Remember that we have to do the same thing on top.
Yeah?
Oh no.
I said we have to do it 4 times. Not 2 times.
I hate that job. I'd do anything else but that.
Wait, we've lost it there. Quit.
Literally, I'd rather carry OSB upstairs than do that.
Oh no, it was easy.
I'd rather carry OSB up here than pulling that pipe.
But then you have central heating, which is yours fault.
It's alright. It looks pretty straight.
Yeah. So we have finished everything. We have done all the pipes. We have the sewage here, the sewage ventilation, so that can ventilate out. It is better to be in the roof, but I think here will work no problem, and we will not smell it. That's the most important. As long as you ventilate your sewage system, you're good. And the heating pipes are in. Those are going to be the radiators. So we're going to have one radiator there, one here, and one behind the spinner. So that's going to be amazing. I think more than enough heat for this small room. And we have also supported all the roof and everything is done. So we are officially almost perfectly ready to wrap this thing up with wind barrier. But that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to see you in the next one whenever we are closing this thing finally up. So hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. I think I said that twice.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad that we're wrapping it. I kind of got used to that look.
Yeah, and there's not going to be any windows for a bit.
Well, we should put them quite quick.
Maybe.